Hey, all you podcast listeners, you can find Slice of the Paranormal everywhere podcasts are found, or you can watch us on our YouTube channel.
Hello there. Welcome to another episode of the Slice of the Paranormal.
Yay.
How's that one?
That was pretty good.
You like that
I
one?
like that, yeah.
I'm Ryan. It's Christy over here. You can't see
Hello.
her if you're only hearing me. She's on my left. Steven's on my right.
Hello.
We form Voltron. We do this thing where we go out and look at haunted or paranormal things, check them out. Steve tells us a little bit about stuff. We eat a local
history.
Yeah. Eat at a local pizza place, try to drink at a haunted bar when possible, and then we come back here, we discuss it all, review that pizza place, and that's what we do.
That's what we do. Thank you, Cup of Code, for all you do for us. We appreciate it all.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, this one sounds a little different, Steve. What we got going on today?
All right. Well, normally we review food, by reviewing pizza.
Yeah.
So if we were alive in 1872, we could be reviewing this unholy meal. There was the Cannibal Dwarf. Of the P.T. Barnum show, where one of the dwarves dies and is cannibalized in York, PA.
So one of the, and is that what they're called, dwarves? I don't want to offend anybody.
Yes, I think that's the proper thing to call them.
Dwarves with a V is for humans, right?
This is with an F, I think.
Okay, so dwarves with a V is for like mythological stuff.
We probably
like
should
Lord
have
of the
looked at this
Rings.
ahead of time.
Listen,
That's what it is.
My
Dwarf-
job is to offend people.
Right.
Your job is to tell me when I'm offensive.
Yeah. So dwarf with an F, I think, is like what is for people, right? And then dwarves is like a race of people in like Lord of the Rings.
It was, popularized through an error by Tolkien.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's with an
Dwarfs.
F.
Yeah.
Dwarf.
All right, I'm going to put a giant F over this V on my little
Both are
notes.
acceptable today. There you go.
Oh, really?
Both are acceptable today. But context dictates preference. So it just depends on what you're talking about.
So neither one can offend.
Well, and I'm not trying to offend anybody at this moment.
Right.
Not our goal here.
Next
Not
Tuesday.
at all.
Give the information we're given.
So, when we went down to York, one of the places we kind of just hopped around the town a lot because we were seeing a lot of sights.
A lot of
that time.
stuff.
York, PA was a busy, fun day.
And so this story takes place at what was called the Penn Hotel or Pennsylvania House Hotel that no longer exists. So today, if you want to see where it was, that is stood where the York Judicial Center now stands.
It's a big building,
Just a
stone.
giant building.
Yeah.
And that's
Governmental
at
looking.
45 George Street in York. Now, the story is about 4 cannibal Fiji dwarfs
Oh my gosh.
that were part of the P.T. Barnum circus thing.
Okay.
So he probably even put that tag on them, right?
Oh, yes, 100%.
Okay. So he,
He comes up with an act.
right.
And
Fills
then
the parts.
and then writes the backstory, and it more than likely has zero relationship to the actual people that are portraying it.
Right.
They obviously they were small, so he would just call them dwarfs.
The picture, the one guy's real little. Like he's as tall as the other one sitting down. The other one's sitting down, and he's all,
Yeah, I think
It's interesting.
these
These are the ones. Oh yeah.
the
it looks
real
like it
little
is.
one is the one I think that dies. His name would have been Rob Yan, and they called him the dwarf. And on May 15th of 1872 is when he actually dies. His nickname was the General.
Okay.
So supposedly, P.T. Barnum
I could see that for him.
got these
General.
dwarves by paying a ransom to a rival tribe to get their ransom.
That's what his story was.
That's what the story was.
Sounds right.
Okay.
I do not believe it
Right.
one bit.
There's no way.
So
These individuals look so different from each other. Each
Yeah,
one
so
of
they're
them.
not like a family.
They're not even a family. Each one has a whole different look to them.
Yeah, like supposedly when the general got to York, they had just left New Jersey. And he got a cold in New Jersey. So he arrives in York and he's already sick. And then he succumbs to his illness. He sits up in bed. And according to P.T. Barnum, his last word was Fiji. And then he dies.
Aw.
So they're the Fiji cannibals. Or Fiji
essentially-
dwarves, I'm sorry.
The man watching them is has to go tell P.T. Barnum that one of the dwarves has died. So he locks the door with the dead dwarf in it, and he leaves there and goes to where P.T. Barnum was staying at a fancier hotel than the acts were staying.
Okay.
And he's only gone for maybe half an hour. And when he gets back, he finds that the two other male dwarves are eating the corpse of the general, and the third dwarf is a female, and she is like yelling at them in the corner of the room because she has converted to Christianity through Mennonites.
Okay.
And she was not partaking of the unholy meal of eating the general's
Why were they
corpse.
so hungry? They just had to like start eating him right away.
Did they cook them?
I don't think they cooked them. I think they
Just some
It
raw?
was more that they wanted to like eat his power.
Maybe it was more ceremonial.
like eat his, like gain the power of others through eating their flesh.
Correct. Like Native Americans would eat the heart of a deer to gain the power of the deer.
But still, that
That's
was
some
quick.
gnarly stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, were they like cutting it or just like,
I mean, think about it. You bite in blood
oh,
everywhere.
yeah.
yeah, it
No
sounds
time to
pretty gross.
desanguinate them.
Yeah, I don't think they had a chance to cook
Cannibals.
it in a hotel.
All right. So these cannibals, well, they turned into cannibals apparently.
Well, they supposedly they were cannibals from
The whole
get-go.
time.
The whole time.
You just had to leave them behind a locked door for 30
That's
minutes.
what the pictures of them.
That's how
you
he-
know listed them as cannibal dwarfs from Fiji. So that's what's out there. Now, what the York Daily wrote, the town's other had written that account that I had just said. Now, there's another newspaper in York called the True Democrat. Now, the True
It's
Democrat.
150 years ago, right?
Yeah, so back then, when you're thinking about Republicans and Democrats, you have to put it into context. The Republicans in the 1870s are the liberals.
Right.
The Democrats are the conservatives at that time.
Right.
So obviously, the liberal papers giving you the great sensationalized account, and the True Democrats like this whole thing is fake.
Right.
We're not buying this story.
Boy, the times have changed, huh? Same thing, just opposite name.
So the dead cannibal was then buried in the local potter's field.
Or what was left of them.
What was left of him. So he's buried in a potter's field, which was established in 1816, and it was located.
Oh, wait, I had that.
And a potter's field, again, is just for people who couldn't afford a proper burial.
Correct. So you were either poor or you were a criminal. A lot of churches would not allow like a murderer to be buried in their cemetery, even if you were Catholic. You wouldn't be allowed in the Catholic cemetery because of committing a murder. So then your body would be then sent to the potter's field. You know. So
Not every boy.
yeah. Now, this potter's field was on College Avenue near what is today Penn Park. In 1897, 25 years after the cannibal had died, they decide, hey, we want to build a school here. So let's get rid of all these dead people, you know. So they started digging up bodies, and there was a little over 700 bodies. I think it was 705 bodies were dug up out of this.
Wow.
And when they got to the casket of the cannibal dwarf, they had the man that made the casket come and validate that it was the dwarf's casket.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm sure it was easy to identify because it was probably a lot shorter than all the other caskets.
And this is how many years after he was buried?
25.
25.
And they pulled, supposedly what I've read is they pulled out the casket and they didn't open it that night. They were going to open it the next day. And when they open it up the next day, it's empty. Now, the guy that made the casket said there was the dwarf. The dwarf was in there when he was buried.
Oh my gosh!
So
Well, why didn't they open it? They went on. Why are they waiting around a whole day?
This story is crazy.
That gives all kinds of opportunities for people to steal that corpse.
and we'll get to that.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. So that Penn Park that we drove to, and other people have told me that's a bad area of York. You don't want to be out there. I didn't think that when I was there. Mm-mm. You know,
I didn't notice anything.
Didn't seem like a bad area to me. But that's the park is where Barnum's Museum, Menagerie, and Hippodrome was set up. So that's where all the festivities were going on for the circus.
What's a hippodrome?
Probably some fancy word he made up.
Probably a fancy word. I mean, you have for like the tent area, because if you think about it, when he had his thing set up in New York, he was having a hard time getting people through. Like people, it just kept getting fuller, and people weren't leaving. So he had to make a sign that said
the turnover.
This way to the egress.
Oh, and they didn't know
people didn't know what the hell an egress was, so they all like go through the door, and they find out that they just exited.
That's awesome.
Exited the building, and they're out of the museum.
Genius.
So,
all right, that's pretty crafty.
That is. I like it.
The guy's great. So, there are some truths I can say. First,
so that's the story.
That's the story.
A little bit fantastical.
A little fantastical, but there is truth to a lot of it.
Oh, do tell.
For one, the female Fiji Cannibal Dwarf was actually born in Virginia. And she was originally worked as a maid.
I gotta go back to that picture.
In the house of a gentleman who lived in Baltimore.
Oh.
So not really a Fiji Cannibal Dwarf. So, yes.
Was she short?
Go figure. She's actually decent. She's sitting down. They have her sitting down to make her look shorter.
I think she's more normal size.
She's tall.
So why is she part of the dwarfs?
I think she's just little, like her features are just smaller.
Okay.
She probably looked Fiji enough to throw her in.
Yeah, she has big hair, so.
So she is definitely not a dwarf or a cannibal, in my opinion. Now, the former Potter's Field no longer exists. Like I said, they dug them up, but if you go there in St. Patrick's Catholic Church, there's a parking lot and a playground area. So if you want to be at the Potter's Field, just go play on the playground.
There you go.
So you can get on a swing
That's pretty cool.
and think about dead people.
Is this the big park I talked about in New York where they have the food truck festival?
Yes.
That's that park?
That was. Wow. Okay.
That's the park.
I used to go down every year they call it food truck or something like that.
You even told us about that when we were down there.
So many food trucks, like more than you could imagine. They do it at like beginning of September every year.
Now here's the part where I can butcher names.
Do it.
My favorite pastime.
Yeah, we like this.
We love it.
Here's the names of the cannibals. Kinabos Yako is one of the cannibals that ate the dwarf. Ko Ratu Masi Moa ate the cannibal dwarf.
Sounds like you did a pretty good job.
The female that's not a cannibal was Ottawa. And
that's her birth name, or that's her
AKA
P.T. Barnum
Mary
name.
Smith.
That's her Barnum name. So, like, I don't feel bad butchering their names.
Names are real.
None of these names are their real names.
No.
You'd think they'd be more like Miita the Toa or something.
Oh, that's pretty good.
The dwarf that actually gets cannibalized, his name was Ra-Bien.
Aww. That's probably his real damn name.
Out of all of them.
Because he's definitely from somewhere,
No,
he's definitely from somewhere.
Somewhere.
That's an accurate statement.
I'll give you this. He's from somewhere.
Now,
I can say that with 100% accuracy. He's from somewhere.
Ra-Bien?
Yeah, he's from somewhere.
Well, yeah, they're all from somewhere.
That's what I'm saying.
But who knows where? I mean, obviously, I would not take P.T. Barnum at his word.
No.
You know, but P.T. Barnum was staying at a place called the National House, and I sent you a picture of that. And which is why the caretaker had to leave the Penn Hotel to go to the National House to tell P.T. Barnum about what's going on.
Okay.
I did find out that the man who made the coffin was named C.A. Strack. So there's an actual York County resident that literally made this coffin. And he is the guy that identifies it. Now, my main question is whatever happened to the Cannibal Dwarf skeleton? Yeah. And I don't know where it's at today. And because if we knew where it was, you could check it out and see if there were teeth marks.
Right. You should be able to see certain things,
like in Jamestown,
Yeah.
they realized that there was cannibalism because the one young woman's body, they found butcher marks on the bones.
Yeah.
There would be evidence it would be there.
You would think.
So the National House you can go to today. That's at 57 West Market Street in York. And that was built in 1828. And it was originally the Whitehall Hotel. Charles Dickens stayed there in 1842. Martin Van Buren, the president, stayed there as well. And when Charles Dickens stayed there, he stayed there in 1842. This is exactly 1 year before he writes The Christmas Carol.
You know what's interesting? I just watched, again, because we're just coming out of the Christmas season, The Man Who Invented Christmas, and it's all about Charles Dickens and how he came up with the idea to write A Christmas Carol, and it's one of my new favorite Christmas movies. And the beginning of the movie, he starts off in America on a tour, and I wonder if that could be, one of those hotels.
If I remember correctly, the actual title was even longer when it first came out. Wasn't it A Christmas Ghost Story?
There was a couple different names that he went.
Carol, and that it's been sanitized over the years to just be A Christmas Carol, but it was more about a ghost story.
Oh yeah, and that's where he was inspired, by the ghost stories, and they would say that the Christmas Eve was when the veil was thinnest between, much like the Day of the Dead or Halloween, yeah. So it was just really neat because it also you get a look into him. You can see the madness in him too. He's talking to people that aren't in the room, but he's developing characters and coming up with the story, and it's really neat. It's
So
really
who knows?
good.
Maybe some of the A Christmas Carol has its origins in York, PA, or any of the places that he's visited before he's writing it. Now, during the Civil War, this building is renamed the National House around the Civil War era. And today it's in an apartment complex for the most part. So we can't really get access to everyone's apartments.
Right.
But the original structure was destroyed in 1879, and it was rebuilt in 1903, and it's been renovated since then. Now, here's where I made a mistake.
What?
I know. Usually when I plan these trips, I plan everything in minute detail. I'm like, we're going here, we're getting a video here, we're getting shots here, and this is where we're getting alcohol at haunted bars.
Yeah.
We struggled that time. We were having a hard time finding a haunted bar in York because I had a whole list of haunted bars, which are now closed.
That's right.
Remember, there were like three different bars
out.
that were all closed or not open at that time.
Or that day, or you're right.
Unfortunately, the National House actually has a bar in it, which is reputed to be haunted. And it's called the Holy Hound Tap Room.
That's cool.
And it's a craft bar, and they have brandies, and we would have loved it. So when we go to York next,
It was just closed when we were there?
No, I
just missed it.
Missed it.
Oh.
This is all on
Gosh
me.
darn it, Steven.
I can't even blame Google, or it was.
Hey, you do pretty good. Give yourself a little credit there, buddy.
I know, but this one hurts because I missed out on it.
We missed out on drinking. That's why he's upset.
And it's haunted.
And it's haunted.
It's supposedly haunted.
Also that part.
So, it kind of intrigues me that the place where Charles Dickinson stayed before he writes A Christmas Carol now has a bar, which is reputed to be haunted. So, they have unexplained sounds. People say they feel watched there. They even even have a Night of the Dead celebration, which features frights and haunted experiences at this bar. So we got to check it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Cup of Code! Today's episode is brought to you by Cup O Code. Need a website or marketing solution that works as hard as you do? At Cup of Code, they don't just build websites. They create digital solutions that grow your business. From expert web design to targeted marketing, including Facebook, Instagram, Google Ads, and billboards, they've got you covered. Dream, design, develop. Visit cupofcode.com and take your business to the next level.
We always try. I didn't want it to just be an episode on cannibals.
Before you change topics, I had a question. I don't want to forget.
Yeah, sure.
While we're talking about eating humans.
Yeah, it is about. Whatever happened to the ones that were eating him? Like, did they get in trouble? Did PT press charges or like?
No, they didn't. They didn't get in trouble. Like,
it's all part of the
they're
thing.
Fiji cannibals. That's what they do.
So like nothing ever.
Fiji cannibal gonna Fiji cannibal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't hate the hater. You know
Or something.
Don't hate the player. Let the player play the
There's
game.
no like
That's right.
desecration of a corpse charges or anything like that.
No, I mean 1870s. You got to think there's no real crime with that. People could dig up bodies and sell them to.
But it wasn't
medical
really
schools.
legal to do that, was it?
You didn't
from
really get in
Fiji.
trouble. I mean, you got like a slap on the
If you're
wrist.
from Fiji, you can eat a person.
They're part of a roaming tour. They've got
Listen,
to be okay.
I would
They're being
actually
cared for.
argue for the Fiji cannibals.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, that is their culture, their heritage.
If they're really from Fiji and really cannibals.
Listen, if I get caught eating another Fiji person, I'm going to say that's my religion.
Right.
I mean, you're literally talking to a guy that has a driver's license that has. I'm wearing a pasta strainer.
It's true.
You know, I would do
seen
that. You know, I'm not afraid of using a religion to get away with something absurd.
So that's what they did, is what you're saying.
Well, part of me thinks that there was no crime in the fact that I don't know if he was actually eaten.
That's what it sounds like.
Okay.
It sounds like dude died.
I think if you were P.T.
The rest of it was
Barnum
all fabricated.
Okay.
and your guy dies, you're going to
Gonna
tell
make
the
up a story.
newspapers that the other two ate him.
We couldn't leave alone for even 30 minutes because the other two already ate him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, there's no...
Especially if there's foul play involved, huh?
Well, but
What
he
if there
just
was
died
to
of a
hide
cold.
something?
But you're right.
I think he just did die of a cold. That means even P.T. Barnum's story states that he dies of a cold, and that they just ate him after he died. It wasn't like he was like
He was already
It
before.
dead.
wasn't like coughing, and they were like, "All right, it's time. Let's eat him."
Yeah.
You know, let's end his
That might be
suffering.
part of the rule. If they're already dead, it's okay, right?
Well, there are
not like you're killing
tribes
them.
that would eat their dead as a form of imbibing their essence, and they thought their ancestors' great cemetery was essentially in their stomachs. It wasn't a negative; it was to cherish that person.
I mean, a lot of religions still mimic that.
I mean, how many people go to church and they eat the body of Christ or drink the blood of Christ?
It's that same thing.
I keep joking with my wife. I was like, when did we get rid of the bread? I wanna eat Jesus. You know, something with
Jesus bread tastes gross.
I think little Cheez-Its would be better.
Oh, Cheez-It's a good idea.
Yeah, and we could call them Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
Cheez-Its.
The Jesus of
Steve.
Jesus.
We can't put this out there. Somebody's going to use this. This is a good
No.
idea.
Listen, I
Cheez-Its.
Yeah, that's good.
somewhere on my phone I do have a math. I
That's
did the
gonna
math.
happen.
How
Copyright
many times do you have to go to communion before you fully eat the body of Christ? So like there was a guy that tried to figure out like how much did Jesus weigh, and then how much would the blood weigh? So how many communions does it
my
take to eat the
gosh.
full Jesus? Like, do you get to a point where you're like, I'm done?
I've already eaten 3 Jesuses, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I don't know.
We're not trying to offend anybody.
I'm not
We're
trying to
just-
offend
we're-
anybody.
yeah.
I'm just saying the bread's a little, bland. Let's
Sometimes you just get those wafers too that are like
Oh, the
nothing.
wafers are even worse. They're
Yeah.
like styrofoam.
Paper.
It's like those peanuts that like melt in
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back to cannibals.
Back to cannibals.
It's still kind of.
Yeah.
And off the Cheez-Its or Jeez-Its. That's what I
Dude,
like to
love
call
that
them.
idea, though.
I think it's a
We'll have
stellar
to talk
idea.
later tonight.
We could start our own religion, you know?
I've often said that.
So, Penn Park. Back to the food truck area that you so
Yes.
really remember. That's at 100 West College Street. And its ghost lore actually predates cannibals by a lot. So we're going to travel back to May of 1781. And I'm going to talk about someone that we've actually visited one of his graves.
Who?
Ben Franklin.
General Mad Anthony Wayne.
Oh, Mad Anthony.
So Mad Anthony Wayne comes to York, and 7 of his men refused to work until they got paid. So when Anthony Wayne had them executed. Now that's his story. Now here's the real story about what happened. At least according to local musician Samuel DeWeese, he gave a completely different account on why these 7 people were killed or executed. A man named Macaroni Jack, which totally sounds fake,
That's awesome.
had committed a trivial offense and was lashed. He said, "Dear brother soldiers, won't you help me?" And by him saying that to his fellow soldiers, it essentially was seen as an act of mutiny. And he was jailed with 2 deserters in the York jail. So now there's 2 deserters who are actual deserters that are being jailed, and this guy who just asked for help while he was getting whipped.
Right.
So the a man named Jack Smith and another soldier were playing a game of long bullets. Now I had to look this up.
Yeah.
Long bullets is essentially a precursor of bowling. They were taking like a 6-pound cannonball and rolling it towards pins.
So kind of like duck pin bowling a little bit.
Kinda. So like, you'd think this is not an offense that would get you executed, but if the cannonball rolls towards some generals and upsets them, they start yelling at Jack Smith. Yelling obscenities at him for like rolling this cannonball at them. And Jack Smith kind of screws up and starts yelling obscenities back, him and the other guy playing this long bullets. And so they are then both arrested.
For yelling?
For
disorderly?
For swearing at the generals.
Oh.
The 6th man was Sergeant Lilly, and he was jailed for being drunk and refusing to go to his tent. So
I know.
You're in jail.
These are all very trivial things, except for maybe the deserters. I know when you're in an army, being a deserter is a pretty bad offense.
You're right.
So, like, anywhere from 6 to 7
The worst
men
thing.
Might be the
are
worst.
then marched down to Penn Common, and while they're marched down, the band is playing the Death March.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
like Darth Vader's song? Oh, that one. Similar.
Similar it is. Starts away.
So 2 platoons of men stood 10 feet away and shot them all. And supposedly, according to this DeWeese guy, they were shot in the head and their blood sprayed the rye behind them and, was just coated in these guys' brains.
Poetic.
So this
Coat the
supposedly
rye in the
their
brains.
ghosts haunt the site of Penn Park, the men that Mad Anthony Wayne had killed.
But he really was an asshole, wasn't he?
He had some issues, that guy.
I mean, he's got the nickname Mad Anthony Wayne because
Yeah.
he's very temperamental and very
And he could just
strict.
kill people to get.
He was a very
Throw you in
strict
jail. Kill that guy.
disciplinarian. So,
It's a little bit more than disciplinarian. That's a murderarian.
well, it's nice.
He could have used a good spanking, probably.
He probably would have liked it.
He might have. I mean, obviously, we've checked out Matt Anthony Wayne before. I was like, we gotta go see the pot he was boiled in.
Yeah.
And then we gotta go see where the Anthony Wayne sludge was done. So, which is obviously in Presque Isle in Erie is where we saw that.
Got a whole episode if you want to hear it.
Yeah, I mean, go back, check out that episode. That's a fun episode. They luckily did not eat the unholy Anthony Wayne soup, though.
Ooh, that would have been a whole different story.
If they would have eaten it,
Eat the sludge.
yeah, that would have been pretty bad. Now, Penn Park is also
Worse than a
Noodles in
cannibal.
there, little carrots, some noodles,
True.
potatoes.
Oh,
I don't think you could have
garlic.
made Anthony Wayne taste better. He was in the ground for
That's right.
a long time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, never mind.
I mean, he was festering.
we just went fresh.
Oh, that word right there did it.
Festering? Yeah. I mean, if you had your choice, would you rather eat a fresh Fiji Cannibal raw or a boiled 15-year-old dead Anthony Wayne?
Been in the ground for 15 years.
Yeah, I mean,
Probably the first one.
I guess raw. Yeah, I guess.
I was gonna say you like sushi, man. I mean, it's not that
Yeah.
different.
True.
So
I guess raw? Is that the right answer?
I guess so.
listen,
'Cause,
these
like,
are these
the
are
corpse
your
would be
only
all
two options for today.
Dusty and
15 years? What's going in and out of that
Yeah.
thing?
there could be all kinds of things growing on it.
Oh.
Yeah, there's even
Bacteria?
Fungi.
There are fungi. There's
Fungies?
crystals that grow on dead bodies.
Oh, yeah.
Crystals?
Yeah, I have
The
some
corpse
at home.
crystals.
They're like a bluish crystal that.
Oh, it's making my stomach turn. It's pretty good.
And
I like it.
Our viewers should know that we go to eat right after we film these
That's
episodes.
right.
So
Off to dinner.
I'm really helping out tonight. Well, at least saving money.
Maybe I'll lose some weight.
Now, Penn Park also has ghosts related to the Civil War. Because
sense.
During the Civil War, that was used as a Civil War hospital site.
It's a big open field.
It is. So
Well, it was.
there were 14,000 troops that were treated there. So a lot of
That's
those,
a lot.
A lot of those troops did not survive.
Right.
And I'm sure a lot of them went to the same
Potter's Field.
Field that the Cannibal Dwarf went to.
Just ended up there.
So the ghost that's seen there is that of a surgeon and a nurse
Ooh.
from the Civil War.
Together?
It doesn't say.
Okay.
But supposedly you could see anywhere from the Revolutionary War to the Civil War. And if the Cannibal Dwarf was exhumed, I never got back to him. When they exhumed him, essentially it came out that a local doctor had his corpse stolen and he displayed the Cannibal Dwarf's corpse in his York, PA doctor's office. So, like, they never say his name.
Ah.
So
But that's for real? That really happened?
Yeah. So
Some doctor.
some doctor had his corpse stolen when they were doing the exhumation.
Yeah.
And
displayed it.
displayed it. So he articulated the bones himself, with wires and screws and hooks and whatnot. But if
No way.
someone knew,
You think you'd be able to track that down?
someone knows. I mean, if you're a
Yeah.
family member of a York doctor, one of those family member descendants know that their ancestor was the guy that had that.
Yeah, let us
skeleton.
know, anybody out there who might know anything of this
Yeah, maybe.
corpse in New York, someone who remembers seeing it or remembers hearing their grandparents talk about it, maybe.
I would love to know where it's at because I think it could be tested to just bury the whole P.T. Barnum cannibal dwarf
Right.
story.
Cannibal Corpse sounds good.
But now this is all these stories are very well documented. I went through the York Daily Record, most ghost tours of October 21st, 2007, York's Haunted Past, an article in 2006, and an article called 1776 to 1789 that came out in September 14th, 2006, talking about the Mad Anthony Wayne story. And then my favorite is when you're down in York and you want to look up ghost lore. This book right here is called Spooky York, and it's by Scott D. Butcher and Dinah Roseberry. And like, this is an awesome book. I mean, there are so many other sites to see, and they also talk about like just the history.
It's all York, though.
It's all York.
That's cool.
So if you want to check out York and look into things a little bit more deeply than what I've offered, then check out that book, you know.
Have at it.
So.
We good on cannibalism?
No, we're never good on cannibalism.
For the day.
For the day. I told you, I want to talk about Alfred Packer at some point because he's a PA native that ate people, and he's my favorite cannibal.
My favorite cannibal.
And we talked about a cannibal monk on another episode. Didn't
yeah,
we?
he was a cannibal, right?
Right?
He ate something.
Oh, yeah.
The cannibal monk?
The goblin.
The
goblin monk.
The goblin monk. He didn't eat people, did he?
I'm getting that confused.
Oh, wait, no, he ate monks. You're
Yeah.
right.
Something.
He was a cannibal.
I thought, okay.
Cannibal
Freaking
goblin monk.
Easton monks.
Should be their basketball team.
With the word freaking.
Yeah, freaking. Are we doing pizza?
What you were talking about your favorite cannibal?
Oh, yeah, talk about him.
Oh, Alfred Packer.
Yeah.
No, we'll do that on a future episode.
Oh,
but
okay.
he's my favorite cannibal because after he got trapped in the woods and ate a whole bunch of his friends, you know, he became a vegetarian. So, like,
Too much of a good thing.
If he was alive today, I'd be like, you got to go check out Paranormal Pizza down in Bethlehem because it's all vegetarian, man.
My man.
So.
Well, we did not do vegetarian pizza or vegan pizza. That's all plant-based.
Correct.
But we did the Copper Crust. It was on 966 South George Street in York, PA. And it was recommended by a customer while we were at a different pizza place that day, Marcuse's Pizza.
Wow.
It was in a strip mall type thing. It was a bakery and a pizza shop. This place had quiches, desserts that looked incredible, but we got a 14-inch half cheese, half pizza pie. That's what we do. I don't think we got anything extra that day. I wanted quiche, but I didn't get it.
Yeah.
They looked so good.
I just remember the smell in that place was amazing.
Yeah.
It just the smell just overtakes you with all that bakery
It's a
stuff.
good name, too, the Copper Crust. I like that. Well, Stephen gave it a nice score, 4.0 out of 5. Amazing crust. The cheese is perfect. The pepperoni is a little mild for me, and I wish it was crispier, but I would haunt this place. I can, like, see you giving this review. I can see, like, the joy in your eyes. This 4.0 has a lot of joy in it.
Oh, nice.
I wonder what pizza shop of the day it was for us. Like,
I didn't write
second,
it.
third.
I think.
Well, definitely not the first.
I think that'd be like the
At least
second.
two or
maybe the
three.
second.
Because I think the third was near the Nelson D. Raymeyer house.
Oh, yeah. Ended up there.
I think that was our last one of the day.
That's right.
Christy, also a 4.0 out of 5.
Nice.
So good score. Pepperoni was nice and mild and not overpowering. However, I did prefer the plain because it allowed you to really taste the cheese blend, which was delicious. I would haunt this place.
Nice.
Explain the physical reaction that you had with this pizza. Wait, so here we go. I think I remember writing this.
Okay.
It says, explain the physical reaction that you had to this pizza. This was the third pizza spot of the
Okay.
day, and you
I
said that
remember
you
now.
seized up.
Yeah, I remember now. When they put the pizza down in front of us, my stomach literally went, like, no more pizza. I can't eat pizza anymore. I can't eat pizza. But then I think of course, ate a bite, and my stomach was like, oh, okay. I will let this pizza pass.
This happens every time I eat pizza.
Yeah, the third pizza place, she's usually like
I know, she's not
throwing
excited.
it down at the plate, all disgusted.
Three's where the fatigue starts for Christy.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
But 4.0, so good score.
Yes, that's what I mean. So, like, yeah, I was really not looking forward to the third pizza of the day. But that pizza, third pizza of the day and still getting a 4, that's huge.
I was to say that's practically a 5.0. For
Almost.
Me, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why I do not get the fatigue. I love pizza all day. I look forward to it. we're only eating like a slice of each place, so we're not getting like super stuff. Well, sometimes I eat.
But it's different. Like, I could eat 4 slices or 5 slices in a sitting.
Right.
No problem. Adding an hour or an hour and a half in between each pizza makes a completely different ballpark. You know? I think.
because you're not hungry. Like when you
spreads it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just like you keep coming back to it after an hour or so.
I gave it a 4.0 out of 5, Steve.
You know what we do.
There we go. We got a drink for that. Cheesies. I said crust was very nice. Whatever cheeses they use in their blend is awesome. I could use just a touch more sauce, which I don't normally say, but that's just being picky, I said. Great pizza, would haunt, exclamation point. 4.0 out of 5.
Wow.
Great score all the way
Yeah.
around, Copper Crust. So,
Good
yeah,
job.
that's consistently good pizza.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've all agreed
That's true.
on a pizza place. You know, we've gotten close,
Yeah.
but
I don't know if it's ever. Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Usually it's like a 3.75 or something, medium.
yeah, one of yours like 2.25.
We never agree on that, though. It's usually up and down. If somebody says 2.5, somebody else usually says like 4 or something.
But being that they had a bakery there too, I am not surprised that we all commented on how great the crust was.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's their
You know.
thing.
So
Right.
Wood haunt, going back for quiche and whatever else they have next time.
I'll just have more pizza. I'm not a quiche fan.
But sadly, we have many more pizza places to eat at in York. So
Yes, we do.
Yes,
if we haven't hit yours yet, we're coming for you.
Pizza Monster has spoken.
Yes.
That's right. And we will be back to York and all that surrounding area.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But until then,
Thanks, Cup of Code, again.
oh yeah,
and,
thanks, Cup of Code, to our sponsors. Cup of
Like,
Code.
comment, subscribe. Really, guys, just reach out, talk to us. We really enjoy it. And join us next time you crave a slice of the paranormal.
This podcast was produced by Stone State Entertainment.